paradox, pattern of talking, words walking at a rapid pace, chasing greatness. Now I face cheering crowds, replacing trouble men with scowls in plain view. Ghetto youths tumbling dotted cubes, observing the madness as I cruise. We choose to hide internal bruises, so healing is impossible. Tackling the obstacles of embracing our brethren, loving our women, and leading our impressionable children. Till then, destruction swallows us whole. Bad odds at birth, like born on parole, unable to compete. CD of life, stuck on repeat, moving with the awkwardness of shackled feet. I build with men who grew up fatherless. On stoops we gather to share laughter like the shit that never bothered us. We got over it, the imperial vocalist, sharing a few, give them my view, quote me on it.
My every moment on the microphone, I'm on a mission. I'm wishing to peep all palms in vertical positions, inflicting incisions. Your decision is competition. Death and destruction like the Spanish Inquisition. Bible was written, knowledge was missing and truth was hidden. Greatest trick the devil ever pulled was religion. My method of division is fiction versus realism. Definition of modern superstition is tradition. I'm causing collisions to fools. Robberies they choose. I'm trying to make life move, so fuck fly Jews. Check the news. Which facet of rap do you pay dues? Hip hop, rugby shirt, denim jeans, and running shoes. Refuse to lose wisdom from people under the stairs. Light like flares. Shit is rocking like senior citizen chairs. Nobody cares, yet they treat us like fetuses. Who the fuck wants to walk half a mile and my Adidas?
I'm trying to find balance, walking these streets orbited by violence. At night, sirens slice through thick silence. They label us as tyrants, uncivil, unworthy of decent housing, adequate hospitals and schools where our seeds are properly educated. Guns fired by hungry adolescents trying to make it out of damn. But too often end up property, institutionalized on the world becomes an oddity. We gotta move through. The hearts of men are blacker than the bottom of grandmama's house shoes. So it's time to counsel till our own needs. Unity shattered in the community by jealousy and greed. We gotta gather, unite as one. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. The day will come, our fighting has only begun. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. Bound by none when the temple transcends the slums. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. As a people, our fighting has only begun. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. Bound by none when the temple transcends the slums. The day will come when we'll find our place in the sun. The day will come, the day will come.
Spots, peace guard. From every game, there's no doubt. From every game, there's no doubt. From every game, there's no doubt.
Yeah, all the $1 million phrases, praises to the most. 1 million blessings pray for those who gave up the ghost. Men battle for glory, possess a peculiar story. Emerge out of the fog like there was none before me. Words accumulate like snow crystals. Genuine texture lectures, cracked skulls leave hairline fractures. Burst out of my mother's matrix. Face hatred, reciprocated back in the form of brash statements. Ravenous lepers cower at the sight of me. My birthright's dominion, no creeping thing can frighten me. Or artists unequipped with drawing skills. My pen strokes polychromatic. I toss magic, views intrude on you unexpectedly like home invasions or a random 5 bullets trajectory. Exit unseen without a sketch of me. Connect with the weaponry I brandish and start respecting me. It's that angular. Emphatically I recite these biographical peaks into my psyche, seeking victory like the goddess Nike, choking the American dream into my hands, a permanent green stain with the government's ink. Country debating, slicing my likeness in rock formations, born in a nation where hesitation is penalized. Realize that my gift is to craft narratives, unspeakable joy once the speech is deployed. Navigator of envoys with women I coy. If your paper's obese and you're whipping the newest toy, an unsigned titan cladded with war armor. armor, clashing with the guards while they slumbering in pajamas. Now my name's synonymous with trauma. I died, went to heaven, and came back as karma. Promised myself that I finally record an album and give it to the world before that forsaken time comes the angular.
Down.
Underneath the ebony skin and muscle tissue lies the inner core of my being, no eye seeing, made to withstand intense pressure without scheming. Blast souls and demons and send them to hell screaming. Not the first of my kind, been this way since the beginning of time. Design holy, need to get realigned. Fit for wine, make my eyes turn glossy. Grandfather shaking his head, thinking to himself that he lost me. Would him squander years cost me, or will I learn from him? New days approaching fast, can't run from him. Sticking with my girl all these years, she quoting movies, saying all we got is all these years. It's hard to show affection when you're used to refraining from displaying emotions. My shell slowly decaying. I feel the breeze blow through me like eagle wings. Spit fire, no amplifier. Listen, the needle sings. The globe responded as soon as I release. Echoing the words I never unleash. Toss another plate on the bar. Increase my endurance. It's easy now to raise the weight off my sternum. What's the meaning of my existence? The reason that I currently stand. Breathe air, still walking this land. Could it be that my existence serves a purpose greater than I? Maybe I'm just digging too deep for why. What's the meaning of my existence? The reason that I currently stand. Breathe air, still walking this land. Could it be that my existence serves a purpose greater than I? Maybe I'm just digging too deep for why. Covered in wealth, sometimes grabs the best of me. European sedans trimmed in lack of mahogany. Dreams of travel, snapping pictures for the memory. Side effects when working from 9 to 5 in misery. Mechanical behavior, the clock slides forward. Punching out and then we run fast toward relaxation. But only when the job ain't important. Otherwise we'd rather stay because our work is rewarding. I refuse to make this journey a prison with the dollar as a warden. Holding keys, the door's not open. Unequipped with all the answers, but I'm not done learning. The deep thirst got my insides burned. What's the meaning of my existence? The reason that I currently stand. Breathe air, still walking this land. Could it be that my existence serves a purpose greater than I? Maybe I'm just digging too deep for why. What's the meaning of my existence? The reason that I currently stand. Breathe air, still walking this land. Could it be that my existence serves a purpose greater than I? Maybe I'm just digging too deep for why. But why? To the gutter where the shields are suited in armor. Kevlar vests on pigs with a rudest of honor. Foul thoughts are harbor, then they sail through the air. Strong arm in the atmosphere with the smell of despair. Up north, gays be blowing whistles at they festivals. Out west, fellas be tucking pistols by their testicles. In less than 30 seconds, you copping dirty vegetables. Get your brains fried like oily vegetables. There can't be nothing worse than these cops who curse and they stop you when you ride luxury drops. I know God's plans concealed from eyes of man. I just wanna know what lies in my hand. Meanwhile, I'm bobbing through these streets, tap dancing around strays. Baby mama, hellish days, easier just to pay. Feel I'm shackled to her till I tackle the dirt. Feeling more alone than a black bastard at birth. Come on, record the scenes when I walk on the streets. Then tweak it when I talk on the beats. We just a small piece of this mighty universe, but we all seem to struggle against it, trying to make things fit. When harmony happens, when destiny's fulfilled, absorbing the water whenever wisdom is spilled. Walking the right path, even if it's uphill, and never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Record the scenes when I walk on the streets. Then tweak it when I talk on the beats. We just a small piece of this mighty universe, but we all seem to struggle against it, trying to make things fit. When harmony happens, when destiny's fulfilled, absorbing the water whenever wisdom is spilled. Walking the right path, even if it's uphill, and never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. It seemed like only yesterday I was riding bikes, popping Willie's lipsticky from Italian Ice. Ghetto child in the city with a wind strong, and men roam with the alligator skins on. I see my guys sitting deep on the bench, my teeth clench. At times it's hard to breathe in the trench, staring at black faces through clouds of smoke. Medallion ropes replaced with names around their throats, written in cursive lettering, describing names of their children, dark enough to contrast the melanin. Some reproduce to escape death, so I birth seeds through verbal intercourse. Like Ray the Chef, life's decisions got me stuck like a billionaire. Search the Bible for similarities to my daily test. I used to scream in the midnight hours, now my dream realizing that the sunlight's ours. I'm a claim. Record the scenes when I walk on the streets, then tweak it when I talk on the beats. We just a small piece of this mighty universe, but we all seem to struggle against it, trying to make things fit. When harmony happens, when destiny's fulfilled, absorbing the water whenever wisdom is spilled. Walking the right path, even if it's uphill, and never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Record the scenes when I walk on the streets, then tweak it when I talk on the beats. We just a small piece of this mighty universe, but we all seem to struggle against it, trying to make things fit. When harmony happens, when destiny's fulfilled, absorbing the water whenever wisdom is spilled. Walking the right path, even if it's uphill, and never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Say heaven's when you in the close proximity of God, and your idea of paradise is deeper than the facade of chubby angels with harps floating on the cotton cloud. Implied messages before and now spoken loud. Since a youngin' I wrestle with these scenes conjured, similar to Saint Nick and ice castles yonder. I wonder if my eyelids shut for the last time. Will I return reborn or face the all divine? No diss to Jesus, but I wanna see moms first. My arms thirst a hug from a beautiful swan nurse, born to be reclusive, but sometimes the calm hurts. This is medication and I'm hooked without arm squirts. The longer you live, the more heaven's like a family reunion with no set calendar date. Praying we face that vague celestial residence, hoping it exists when we return to the essence. animated. Music helps it all spin around. Fiends pound a payment for that Betty White or Charlie Brown. I mark it down, recite it over drums, I get excited. Snare spot for power like the rounds get ignited. Watching my people run to the temple seeking forgiveness. Doing dirt in secrecy where only God can witness. Trying to walk a road less travel. But it's like the straighter the path, the harder the gravel. Trying to survive with a bullet's par with the barrel. If money decreases in the future starts to look narrow. Playing them corners harder than kids at recess. Take deep breaths, the stress is like a knee in your chest. We keep it gutter and cold weather levels are butter. If the words ain't clear enough, they let the gunshots stutter. Shorties be stressing, so we let it burn like rubber. Then pick up our C's the next week with a new lover. Cracking your windows like broke dreams. Delete the sounds of an unsigned word merchant dwelling in Chi-Town. I got $1 in my pocket and I'm riding the train. I know you hear me, homie, but you ain't feeling my pain. Why don't you do me a favor, buy a couple CDs? I'm trying to get on. If you ain't really hear me, then I'ma say it again. I'm trying to get on. I got $1 in my pocket and I'm riding the train. I know you hear me, homie, but you ain't feeling my pain. Why don't you do me a favor, buy a couple CDs? I'm trying to get on. If you ain't really hear me, then I'ma say it again. I'm trying to get on. I Jim Crow the pain to the back of my skull. Place the brighter thoughts forward like sale items from grocers. Staying up for days in the cramped room with dirty crates. My soul yelling till they soundproof the pearly gates. On a lease until I own a little real estate. Paid off these in-care debts and set my people straight. A broke man with a vision in Sam Haines' kitchen. Just a glimpse inside my mind while my hands itching. Hanging by a thread for a place to rest my head. Lust and money wanna slut it out across the bed. Skipping meals trying to keep my ambition fed. His belly breathing, matter of fact, dog, I think it's dead. So I coast with fumes. The only time I felt alive is when I smoke in boots. Burning out raw emotions dipped and soaked in truth. They've outgrown they home, so I'm turning them loose. I ain't begging you to purchase my songs. I need the money, my homie. If you ain't feeling me, I'd rather you don't. I got $1 in my pocket and I'm riding the train. I know you hear me, homie, but you ain't feeling my pain. Why don't you do me a favor, buy a couple CDs? I'm trying to get on. If you ain't really hear me, then I'ma say it again. I'm trying to get on. I got $1 in my pocket and I'm riding the train. I know you hear me, homie, but you ain't feeling my pain. Why don't you do me a favor, buy a couple CDs? I'm trying to get on. If you ain't really hear me, then I'ma say it again. I'm trying to get on. I used to toss the leather before I got my thoughts together. Then my innocence was lost forever. Years before I started creating clever ways to fuse words and unloose hers or never chop samples. I seen many of your dreams trampled by the same boosts of men that birthed it. Ample room to grow, I more than physically had. Growth is charted by my spiritual dad. Uncomfortable in every hat placed on my head by loved ones who enrich me to flower like bleached bread. Force fed, knowledge regurgitated the truth, only to finally cherish what I spat on my shoes. Damn.
Music in the body, how music soothes the body. Your pimp is one thing in this.
Oh, all the time, man. This is the way that I always dreamed of feeling. I heard a rapper say music is pure healing, colors blast. I feel like I'm living at last. I've settled in like the 7th day of a fast. Yeah, this is the way that I always dreamed of feeling. I heard a rapper say music is pure healing, colors blast. I feel like I'm living at last. I've settled in like the 7th day of a fast. Yeah. You might not understand the things I say. Shut my eyes in the ways of church elders when they pray. Body rigid, visit the inner. I'm the host, trying to describe how I finally felt when I chose and sold the vehicle. Walking in this beautiful. Punch out beats for breakfast and lunch. Write songs by the glow of the moon. Businessmen tell me that I'm mad or emotionally blue. Turn my back on stable living through mic cables. I'm giving what's true to me, no longer budged by scrutiny. A stack of records, a box of noodles, paper to doodle on, and I'm good, now do you, homie. This is the way that I always dreamed of feeling. I heard a rapper say music is pure healing, colors blast. I feel like I'm living at last. I'm settled in, like the 7th day of a fast. Yeah, this is the way that I always dreamed of feeling. I heard a rapper say music is pure healing, colors blast. I feel like I'm living at last. I'm settled in, like the 7th day of a fast. Yeah, dream the feeling. Yeah, pure healing, colors blast. I feel like I'm living at last. I'm settled in, like the 7th day of a fast. Yeah, this is the way that I always dreamed of feeling. Pure healing, colors blast. I feel like I'm living at last. I'm settled in, like the 7th day of a fast.
Music soothes the body.
Yeah.
Okay, it brings the body. Music can change the body mood. Music can make you more hyper. It's gonna make you more relaxed. Right?
Yeah.
It stimulates you. So, we talk about this book, we talk about reading, we talk about how music in the body is one.
Honest to God, I'm trying my hardest, bear with me. The load of 1,000,000 merchants is what I carry with me. Daylight escapes me, leaves me in the cool of the night. Closing my eyes, now I'm streaming like a student in flight. I'm on a quest to make an imprint before the repossessors of my inner essence are swiftly sent to drag me off in the abyss where loved ones dismissed infinitely reside. Cast light up on the struggle, whether free or reside. Prison walls where they stuff you, try to muffle your cries, but it's just a hunger displayed in different ways. While some wait, others take the plate, scrape the plate, then shatter it on the ground. Pieces flying to the eyes of witnesses all around. The impact alone creates a rippling sound till it's heard around the globe, so cops lower it down by adjusting the volume of poor people in town. But it can never be drowned as long as our stomach pounds with the hunger.
You looked up to these guys that sell dope on the corner. You look up to these guys that can ride a Mercedes or a BMW in the community. You see all the cash that's rolling around, and the little youngsters that are looking up to them are wondering, when am I gonna be up there?
They say the goons carry heavy in June, making the block ball like a heroin spoon. Shot time where the winters are cold as Siberia. It takes more than inches of snow to cool the temperature. Stuff in our face, never thought about grace. Sounds great if you already ate, but we can't relate. Talk about police, thieves, and ministers. Praise the dollar and chase it in ways sinister. Deep speeches are lost without a listener. It's hard to open ears to the deaf in my perimeter. Cause the stomach that growls is more powerfully loud than the voice calming it down. And you ain't gotta live in the shy to understand the schematics. Bred havoc here for a long while, influencing my peers, and then they start to clown. Rush streets until we can't keep up, passing the crown. Off to the youth suited with flames in their eyes now, but it can never be drowned as long as our stomach pounds with the hunger.
It's gonna be a little, like you don't know whether you should or you shouldn't, but you know that the pressure's on and you better do it.
Generation to generation, we've been taught, going to jail is fun. You come out, you come as a hero. Our kids don't have no heroes.
Man, always wanting good things. I'm addicted, I'm addicted to money. I gotta have money all the time.
Yeah, this is how we live, this is how we survive, and this is how we do, this is how we do. Yeah, this is how we live, this is how we survive, and this is how we do, this is how we do. I call home with my living room windows facing the vandals, front row seat to the scandals. I was never thrown a bitch I can't handle. My boots is ragged, but I ain't reached the point to trade them for sandals. Gazing at the Mandarin skies, realize that my heart's still thumping for reasons beyond my eyes. Composer of these unflawed rhymes, it's a tall climb, so like a high-headed killer reaching at all times. Keep pursuing, best to move or you'll get left around. In the gutter where they slumber with their chest to ground. Stalk the alleys where the junkies and the pests are found. And shorties greet you with the heater, pull your necklace down. So like bumps say move around, or you can sink in the water if you choose to drown. The streets is a trade, listen to that tool sound. They working overtime hours like a fool now. Yeah, this is how we live, this is how we survive, and this is how we Cooley High. L trains be screaming when they move through the sky. Some wonder why it's hard to see the stars at night, but it's easy to see former hoop stars kissing the pipe. Former lives, they snatch quarters off backboards. Now they reduce the beggar for quarters in front of stores, headed for Armageddon. Thugs are semi-religious, crosses tatted on bodies while they hustle relentless. My defense is the music contained in the septic tank. My methods ain't the best for coping, but I guess it ain't. Worse than fiends paying twice to inject the pain, or pistols held to the temple to push death in the brain. We got Arabs at the corner, Koreans at the strip malls, Africans on the court playing basketball, Indians that ain't native running the gas stations, and Irishmen with walkie-talkies on the block hating. Colorful portraits when I step on my doorstep. Survival and poverty got me knowing why the Lord wept. They say the ends is justified if it means eating. We be repenting so long until our knees bleeding.
Yeah, this is how we live, this is how we survive, and this is how we do, this is how we do. Yeah, this is how we live, this is how we survive, and this is how we do, this is how we do.
It's obvious now that jazz is the most central and important thing in my life.
Maybe I should play the lottery, cause I'm executing my life horribly. Soon I'll be ass out like sodomy. Probably if I'm homeless, I focus on my priorities. Figures to label me another lazy minority, standing in the rain with a can in my hand, panhandling, scrambling to eat when I can, defeating the plan, rip the blueprint in my hand, disgusted by traces of my footprints in this land. A man plays the sax underneath train tracks, making my thoughts disappear, body relax. Quickly I re-enter my realm, documentary film, I control the camera, lead actor, scenes are written by unseen supreme being. Those with pain, I can't explain the author's meaning. Fiending for direction so my movie can be unaltered by outside powers that whisper to me, 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 whisper to me.